It's not only about putting the gloves on and banging each other with the gloves. It's not all just about the fighting. We teach them responsibility. They have to be responsible for their own equipment, their hand wraps, their mouthpiece. They carry their bag with them. We stress the importance of education. I do not charge a penny for the training. What I do with them is we come to a deal. They have to keep their grades up. If they don't keep their grades up in school, they're suspended from the gym. That's how we continue to do this.
A lot of people would wonder why somebody would want to dedicate all their time to do something like this. If somebody asks you, why are you doing this, Coach? What's your answer?
It was done for me. My coach, rest in peace, passed away 3 years ago when we had our first boxing matches. The same day, just caught a heart attack and passed away. As soon as I met him, he took the role of a father. My father was killed when I was young, and he just like adopted me like a son. Never charged me a penny. He never charged anyone at the gym. And he was always there. I was with him until the age of 25, training with him, and never charged me anything. And I want to do the same thing for the kids. I want to show them that it's not all about the money. You know, it's about being a man, about being responsible, respectful, doing the right things in life, being a productive member of society, not a bully. That's our motto. We create champions, not bullies.
We create champions, not bullies is your motto. And, you know, you're in a, I guess I could say, precarious position right now, kind of a state of flux. Talk to me about what's going on. I know you were doing this at the apartment complex for a long time. Where are you at in that situation? What's going on?
Well, all of a sudden, the property manager decided that we had too many kids training, and that it was coming in, getting out of control, she said. And I let her know we started this for the kids, so they could have a place to go after school, not be in the streets, destroying private property and getting into problems. And she just said, that's it, you have 7 days to find a new location, stop the boxing, or face eviction, immediate eviction. And today would have been the 7th day. So we've been out here now for a couple of days, just training in the parking lot. We have no other place to go.
I know you mentioned that a lot of these kids will come to you after school and then, you know, do the homework, work out, sometimes even eat until their parents get home. Are some of your student athletes, are they some of them lower income? Is this a way to help the family structure as well in that apartment complex?
They are all, I wouldn't say poor, but they can't afford a lot of things. All I ask them to buy the parents is a $5 set of hand wraps. That's it. We take care of everything else. The boxing equipment, competition gear that they need, the shorts, the tank top, hand wraps, whatever they need, we supply it through donations that I get a lot of friends from New York, my old boxing friends. They know what we're going through over here, and they supply us with stuff that we need for the kids. Anything for the kids, they'll send us. We are low income. A lot of parents can't afford to send the kids like to summer camp or any place like that. We travel. We get donations and we rent a van. We go to different places to fight. We just came back in December. I have 4 of the boys for the first time competing in a tournament, the Silver Gloves Championship in Florida in West Palm Beach. All 4 boys made it to the finals. 2 came out as champions and 2 came out as runner-ups in the finals. So we're doing pretty good in competition. Being from a small place without a real boxing gym, without a real boxing ring, what we do, or we did do in the property, was stick 4 pieces of wood into the dirt and tie a rope around it. That's our boxing ring. That's how they get their experience this far. And we've been doing great. My little one, Brian Owens, 8 years old, the Silver Gloves champion, 60 pounds. His mother tells me he was a terror. At 8 years old, he was a terror, breaking car windows, fighting with other kids, cursing, going to 7-Eleven and other stores, stealing. And since he's been with me, he's been great. School, excellent work, respectful, cleans up in his room, makes his bed in the morning. Those are things that I teach them to do. I instill that in them, the value of keeping your place clean. If you're dirty, nobody's going to want to be around you. You got to start from small, start making your bed, wash your dishes. If they eat in my house, they got to wash their plates. and whatever silverware they use.
So this is, this is not just boxing. This is life skills as well. When you go forward, you're in this position of flux with the complex, basically evicted right now. Maybe you get to go back in for a little bit, but what's the ultimate goal? Is it to have your own facility here in the, I guess, West Orange, Ocoee area for these kids and for even more kids to come?
Yes, what I'm looking for is a type like of a warehouse, something with at least 1,200 square feet, where I could put a real gym, a real boxing ring, and have all the kids come down. Hopefully it's within walking distance. Or if not, I'll get a van and transport them back and forth. But I want the same kids to stay with me. They need the help. I don't want them back into the streets, getting in with gangs and into drugs and alcohol and everything else they could get into out here in the streets.
Give me 1 second. And when you talk about the streets, I mean, unfortunately, this is a reality for some of these kids who live in this West Orange County area, like Ocoee, near Pine Hills and stuff like that. That's a reality for them that, unfortunately, it could be easy for them to, you talked about an 8-year-old child doing that kind of stuff. It could be easy for them to easily do that, and by the time they're teenagers, we may have lost them.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of losing them. We're like a family. I mean, we have every nationality there. We have Haitians, we have Afro-Americans, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Mexicans, an Irish kid, and we're all like a family. They've learned to eat Spanish food that I cook, and they love it. We treat each other with respect. I don't allow any hand playing in the house or in practice, no cursing. They need to be respectful of the coaches and themselves. And when we have company, very respectful they have to be.